PeopleLocatorSkipTracing.com provides professional asset investigation that surfaces the connections between individuals and business entities, supporting alter ego and fraudulent transfer claims with documented evidence returned within 24 hours or less. When a judgment debtor holds significant assets through an LLC or corporation, those assets are technically beyond the reach of a personal judgment, unless the court can be convinced to disregard the corporate form under the alter ego doctrine. This legal theory allows courts to pierce the corporate veil when the entity has been used as the personal alter ego of the individual rather than as a legitimate separate business. Building an alter ego case requires evidence of specific factors that courts look for: the individual and the entity sharing the same address, a pattern of financial commingling between personal and business accounts, failure to follow basic corporate formalities, transfers of personal assets to the entity after the judgment was entered or anticipated, and the absence of legitimate separate business operations. Each of these factors produces documentary evidence that professional investigation can surface. Shared addresses between the individual and the entity appear in both personal records and business registration filings. Asset transfers appear in property records and business filings. The timing of entity formation relative to the judgment or litigation is documented in Secretary of State records. PeopleLocatorSkipTracing.com conducts asset investigations that identify entity connections, shared addresses, and transfer history. The factual foundation your attorney needs to pursue an alter ego or fraudulent transfer claim. We've been supporting judgment enforcement attorneys with this work since 2004. People Locator Skip Tracing. Alter ego investigation support since 2004. Visit PeopleLocatorSkipTracing.com to start building your case. Results in 24 hours or less.